It is the final game before the trade deadline here on EA Sports. Exciting time for fans, but a lot of uncertainty for these players here. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Flyers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove by Demko. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Flyers win the draw. Oh, he destroys them on the play. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Couturier's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Scooped up along the wall by Hronek. Moves it over to Pettersson. Forces the turnover. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Quick pass to York. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And some textbook body contact there. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves inside! And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, this is going to be a boarding call, no question about it. Opponent's in a vulnerable spot. You see the numbers. You can't hit like that.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Quick feed to Sherwood. And that's a great heads-up play by Wheeler. Akampa's moving the puck through his own zone. Shot! Simple stop by Demko. The Canucks have it now. 2-on-1, here we go! Sends it across. Fantastic read to break up the play. From one point man to another. Here's a shot. Sacrifices the body to block it. 1,000 games in the league is certainly something to be recognized for. He hit that earlier this week, and they presented the silver stick prior to puck drop tonight.
1,000 games is an incredible feat, James. I mean, think about it. You get to 500 games, you think, wow, I've done it. But at 600, 700, 800, it starts to get difficult. I mean, the body takes wear and tear over the course of your career, so you got to find a way to stay healthy.
There it is! The power play goal in the back of the net! Vancouver's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
Man, this is really important to open the game up. It's also important for the coach to utilize their bench. Everyone wants in the game. They want to contribute. You can see with that goal, everyone's standing up on edge, tapping their sticks. They know that they've got the life now. They know they've got the momentum. Now they got to do something with it.
And he takes the feed. And that slides right out to center ice. The Flyers have it now. Passes it to Sealer. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. The Canucks gain possession. Into the corner of the attacking area. Taken along the wall by DeBrusk. And he slides it quickly to Pettersson. He scores! Elias Pettersson!
odds, making yourself as big as possible and covering as much of the net as possible, James. But the shooter has a different idea. Great shot, it's accurate, and it finds a hole.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Vancouver's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Moves it to Hakanpää. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Vancouver's crossed the line and on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Oh, turns it aside once again. Here in the later stages of this period, Vancouver's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Canucks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Pass in front! Sanheim's lugging the puck. Quick pass across to Forster. Takes the feed. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Demko.
Gleason's been under a lot of pressure and distractions while there's been talks about his contract extension, but now that it's done and the agents have shored it up, he can be free, he can play his game and get rid of all that stuff in his head.
Here's a shot! Stops that one. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. The Canucks are across the line and into the offensive end. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Flyers need to make better decisions with the puck if they want to get back into this game. I mean, they're trailing just because they haven't been able to manage it.
Sends it quickly to DeBrusque. Handles the puck. Shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Too much congestion in front. Carries the puck up through center. Great poke check on the reach. Scrum along the wall. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Slides it diagonally to Gleason. Just a simple save by Demko. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack. And he puts that one aside with ease. Slides it up to Niederreiter. He got all of that hit. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Feeds it over. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Philadelphia is working the puck near the point. And now it's grabbed by Pettersson. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Can't get that one to go.
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Puts it in deep. Oh, did the rink rattle after that collision in the corner. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. The Canucks have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Heedle's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. There he is from the slot. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, great. Scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Well past the midway mark of this period, The Canucks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here they are on the attack. Ottenbright stick handling in his own zone. A chance on the rush here. Scores! A perfect finish off the rush. Vancouver's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting up some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And, hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
Angles it over to Sherwood. Takes the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Puts it on net with the stop. And he elects to play the puck.
Sanheim's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Works it across to Drysdale.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Puck scooped up by Hito. Way too much congestion blocks that. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Canucks with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Canucks have it against the wall. Now over to Sanheim. And that's just out of reach. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget Team Activity.
We are moments away from the 3rd period. The truth lies here. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Canucks have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Vancouver's on total cruise control early in this 3rd period. Pettersson's won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Shot! Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. And that's poked away by Hronek. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Puts it on net. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Canucks will serve 2 for slashing. And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Puck all alone! Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Breaks it up with the poke check.
Demko's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Canucks win the faceoff at center. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Quick shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Still lots of time left in the period. The Canucks are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. The Flyers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it quickly over to Rasmussen. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a short pass to Rasmussen. Denies him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Quick pass to Wheeler. Oh, what a denial by Demko. Lays into the body. The Canucks get a hold of the puck undermanned. The Flyers gain control of the puck. All sorts of pressure. Can they get this out? And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. From the blue line, they take control of it. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. The Flyers can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Here's a chance, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Grabbed along the boards by Tippett. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And he shuts the door on that. Vancouver's looking to break out. Great defensive effort with the stick. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it over with pace to Drysdale. Pass across to Gardner. They've got numbers here. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the wall by Hronek. Quick feed to Hakanpää. Takes a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Demko's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
Drills him. Hronek's got it in the defensive end. And that one's denied. Scooped up along the wall by Garland. And it's a quick pass to Sherwood. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Big-time hit. Gaining momentum along the wing. That's blocked. Moves it to Garland. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Philadelphia's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third. Vancouver's won the faceoff at center. Shakes off the coverage. Heavy hit into the wall, and look at this. We're going to get a stoppage here as the whistle's blown. That pane of glass is broken.
Well, safety is the first priority, and it was a thunderous hit, and as a result, there's a crack in the pane, and they'll have to replace that, James. The maintenance crew will come out here and make sure that it's taken care of.
Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Here's a chance. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net. The Canucks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Denies him in front. Let's get the call.
This is ugly. You're down by a bunch of goals at the end of the game, and you take another penalty, deflating. But you have to be careful not to take one that's going to cost you for the next game.
The Flyers are in transition. Takes a shot. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
The Flyers are looking for some much-needed offense, and they get it. They get a great look, and it just goes off the post. You can see the frustration in the entire bench. You have to capitalize if they want to way back in this game.
How about this? 3-on-1. Takes it across the blue line. Shuts the door. Wow, what a save! And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And somehow he hangs on. And that's broken up. And that'll do it here tonight for this one. And the cherry on the top between the pipes, he picks up his first shutout of the season in that W.
He doesn't get any better than that, the shutout. And look at that. Everyone's giving him stick taps and fist pumps. Some blocked shots at the end of the game. You know how badly the defenders wanted it for him as well.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, that'll do it for us here this evening. A lot of uncertainty for a lot of players right now. You might even be wondering if your jersey's going to be dated by this time tomorrow. Trade deadline day tomorrow. We'll get some answers then. See you.